You're listening to the High Noon Podcast with your host, Mason Smith.
Also, Bill would probably freak out. And then she just goes, well, you know, FYI, I can come into your house anytime I want. Like, and I Googled it. That's not true at all.
Yeah.
She has to give a 24-hour notice, or it has to be an emergency.
Yeah.
Fucking psycho.
Psycho landlords.
Why even say that? It's weird that you even said that.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo. Welcome to another episode of High Noon. Just me and Nicholas today.
What's up?
Kind of got a guest. Chloe and got two guests kind of.
Yeah, got Chloe hanging in on the side here.
Baby Sapaglia.
Sapaglia.
Shirley.
She'll be the one Googling things for you. It's not going to be on the TV. She just gonna tell you the
cool.
answers if you have questions.
So the other night, coming home from work, it's like 3:30 in the morning. And you know that fucking dumbass down my street that has the face tattoos and lives at his grandma's house?
Face guy.
Yeah, and he's always in his car.
Yeah.
That's end of an era.
End of an era?
End of an era.
Did you get arrested?
I got half a mind to have that happen.
Oh, yeah?
So I pulled down my street, and I see like him and like 5 of his homies all hanging out, just bottle of fucking Hennessy just on top of the car. They're just out there drinking, beer bottles all on the ground. And I just drive by irritated, shaking my head. Next day, I'm walking Bill, and I notice that his car is like, I'm like, what's underneath? I just see this tarp. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I go and I look. His car has, the axle is completely broke off. The tire is on top of the car holding the tarp on. Front end just on the ground. The brake calipers snapped in half. My theory is he was shit-faced and must have totaled it and then somehow got it home.
That's crazy.
But I'm literally, I want to call a tow truck.
You should.
Yeah, because, dude, it looks so bad.
Dude, call a tow truck. It would be hilarious.
Dude, I mean, you can do that, right? If I call him, can I be like, hey, would I have to pay for it?
Yeah.
Might be worth it.
Might be.
But, so today, I drive by, and he's still sitting in it.
In the car?
He's just in the broke down car, just sitting in it.
It's the only thing he has in life, dude.
It is. It really is.
He's the Texas version of Ricky.
Dude, yeah. Dude, yeah, just lives. It's a nice car. Just live in my car.
Yeah.
No big deal. I'm real comfortable. No lot fees.
No lot fees? That's funny.
Hilarious.
No Leahy. You're the Leahy.
Yeah, I'm Leahy for sure. I'm like peeking out the window. Oh, yeah, you said you saw me peeking out the window the other night.
Oh, yeah, it was so funny. We came. Hilarious. You're just pulling up, and you're just peeked out of that little window.
I was also really, really high.
You're really big.
I had 800 milligrams of edibles.
Oh,
I was ripped. Dude, that's my, I can't imagine how many people drive by and just see me just out the window like, who out there? What's going on?
Dude, I found a podcast today. Actually, just like saw some clips, followed them. I'll give them a shout out because I think you're going to really love them. And you're like this pod a lot. It's called The Sandbox Boys. Shout out you guys. That shit was hilarious. They have a studio and they have couches. And in the middle of them is a giant sandbox with remote control RC like heavy equipment. And
that's pretty cool.
And they're just playing with cars and digging sand and like giving and like passing each other their Zins or just sit with the cars across. Yeah. And they're really into Diet Millers just like you, and they call them diets.
What's a Diet Miller? Oh.
No, Miller Lite. Because Miller, and it's light. It's a light beer, so it's a diet.
Oh, they call it Diet Millers?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've never heard anybody say that.
They go, yeah, I saw a couple clips. They're like, the first time I took down a diet, I was like 14.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to call them that. Diet Millers. Dude, that sounds amazing. I want to see that. Yeah. Sandbox Boys?
Yeah, well, I'll show it to you later.
That's incredible, dude.
Shout out to you guys. You guys are fucking
by the
funny.
way, that's like the cool thing about being an adult.
Yeah.
Like, because that idea, like, that's something as a kid, you're like, dude, what if we just build a sandbox in our living room and we play with RC fucking bulldozers?
Bulldozers, cranes, dump
and then now, as an adult, you make that happen. That's incredible.
Yeah,
that's one of the coolest things I've ever heard.
It's very fun.
That's so
I followed
cool.
him on my Instagram. Will you just send it to Mason?
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And are they like excavating?
They're just digging,
moving
and,
this pile to that
yeah,
pile?
doing different shit, just goofing off, and they're all wearing the pit vipers like Michael Ridley.
Yeah,
and they're all
yeah.
dressed like us. Like,
That's
There's a
awesome.
bunch of dudes,
There's 30-year-olds.
just bros, dude. Just
Dude,
so funny.
I would build
Shout out
like
to those guys.
I would
Shout
build
out to
like
you
a
guys.
motocross track
Yeah.
in there because in my feed in my Instagram I get like adults that have you ever see it's like a model tape but it's on a table but it's got the same thing but on a table and they build legit like to scale supercross tracks and then at the end they're like just
Find 'em. It's SA or
they're not are they comics?
I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't.
Sounds like they're
I literally just went down a rabbit hole of their clips. Like, I went down a rabbit hole of their clips just right before you got here because we were just hanging out, relaxing, waiting, just doom scrolling. And I found them. I was like, this is hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They sound like geniuses.
Geniuses. Shout out to you boys.
Do they have a decent following too?
I think that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. On Instagram.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
I sent it to you, so yeah. It's just so very funny. Like,
and then they're in there.
And they're just talking about like they're probably
that's
best.
Great. They're playing with Miller Lights.
Yeah, diets.
Dude.
They call them diets.
This is amazing.
I told you would love it. Yeah, so
that's so cool.
So
I'm gonna spend at least an hour later just watching all that.
So shout out to those guys. It's Sandbox Boys, but between every letter there's a period. So.
By the way, is your arm still swollen?
It's better now. Like it's still a little swollen and tender, but.
Did you get the one knot like I had? Like was it like a golf ball size?
No. So what happened was for everyone watching, I think I got staph infection and I don't have health insurance. So I just went to ER and they plugged me with a shot and they gave me like a bunch of antibiotics for a staph infection or a bug bite. But no, it got swollen. It filled up. You could tell it had like liquid in it.
Yeah.
But it didn't get hard it hasn't gotten hard or anything. But it was originally like about that big on my elbow. And then this morning it's about that big now because of the antibiotics. But I'm about 48 hours into the antibiotics now. So.
Oh, dude, I ran out of my antibiotics and then just never got more and just didn't do anything about it and it just went away.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, it was still swollen and everyone was like, you should get a refill. And I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I think it's back to normal.
Yeah, it's back to normal. Just old guys falling apart.
But,
yeah, it was funny. I woke up on my 37th birthday and it had like tennis elbow. I was like, I don't even fucking play tennis.
Yeah. Dude, I was like, is that a fucking spider bite? I thought I got bit by a spider. Exact same thing. Which makes me wonder. I wonder if I got it from the gym too.
Probably. I went to the one on downtown on 6th Street for the first time and we used the mats to like do planks on. And I think that's what did it because
they're like public mats, right?
Yeah, and it's on 6th Street. It's even worse.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like just the gym's already gross as fuck, but
right. A gym is nasty.
Yeah, walking into the Golds on 6th Street, all the fucking 6th Street shit. Ugh.
They don't let people go in there and shower and stuff, right? You got to have a membership.
You have to have a membership.
Yeah.
But it's still, I mean, those people still walk down 6th Street.
Right.
And then they walk all over the floor.
Walk
on the mats.
You ever see the people on like that are definitely visiting, but they wear flip flops on 6th Street?
Oh yeah, hilarious. So funny.
Ugh.
It's nasty.
It's so gross. And then I know you've seen this. So drunk girls on Fridays and Saturdays that'll walk around barefoot. For those of you that visit here, don't do that.
You're gonna get hepatitis.
It's or step on a fucking crack pipe.
Yeah,
that's so nasty.
Needles on the ground. Sometimes
I don't even like see. It bugs me to see people sitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I mean, I've sat on the curb a couple times, but it's
like because you were just too drunk.
No, just working, standing up all day, just sit on the curb for a sec.
Yeah,
but we sit like on the little step we have underneath the Mitzi's awning. But when I worked at Vulcan, we sat on the curb every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it.
No, it's nasty.
Dude, well, because you know, I've seen people poop on the sidewalk. I've seen people, old She-Hulk, or when she's Donald Ducking it, she'll pull her shirt up and just pee.
Yeah.
6th Street's gross.
Yeah.
But can't beat the comedy.
So we take our shoes off now.
Yeah. Yeah, sick rug. I don't guess that's on the...
I don't think you can see it. We've updated the furniture a little bit.
Getting it baby ready.
New couch, rearranged it.
Did you get nice. Did you do like I guess you don't have to worry about the cabinet thing for a while.
What?
Like like the little things so the kid can't open the cabinet.
Oh yeah,
But you got some time for that.
Some time on that. Yeah, definitely got to put one on the one with the cat box in it.
What was that funny book that you showed me the other day? Go to fucking sleep.
Yeah,
or something?
go the fuck to sleep.
That's so funny.
Yeah, the little baby books.
Yeah.
One of our baby books we got titled "Go the fuck to sleep." It's pretty funny.
That it is very funny.
Oh, it's pretty good.
And are you gonna read it?
Yeah. Of course. I gotta
You
read
get
all.
it?
I'm gonna read all those books.
Will you say the cuss words?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
I think modern parenting you should cuss in front of the kids.
I mean, you don't need to, but I mean, it's not a huge deal if they hear it, and as long as they don't repeat it. And if they start repeating it, that's the problem, you know.
Yeah.
That's why you shouldn't, because they don't want you to do that. So.
Right, because you don't want to be out in public and your kid go, "Fuck."
I mean, yeah.
Or teach other kids. That's the one. When I was I remember being taught
a
fucker.
lot of, yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing fucker for the first time. And I remember I was like, that feels weird. Like, fucker.
That's a cool word.
Yeah, I remember the moment it was shout out Heath. He gets out of prison soon. And love you, buddy. Can't wait to see you again. He gets out in June or July or something.
How long has Heath been in prison?
Right out about a year.
Oh, yeah, okay, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
I thought you meant like this guy taught you how to say fucker and then been in prison ever since. He's about to get out. You're like, we're gonna hang out again.
No,
he's gonna be a lot.
No,
different.
he's actually like one of my only friends that I have left from like original friend, like from school, from growing up in Arkansas. We've known each other since we were 5.
Yeah. Okay.
And but yeah, 2nd grade, he comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, you ever heard the word fucker?" I was like, "No," and he goes, "Well, it's a bad word, but pretty cool."
Yeah, that's funny.
And I remember I was in the car with my mom later that day, and I just remember going, "Mom, is fucker a bad word?" And I'll never forget, she slammed on the brakes and goes, "Where did you hear that?"
That's hilarious.
I was like, "TV," which we had cable. You didn't hear that on TV.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Man, one of the things that I learned in the 8th grade that I'd never ever even heard of, I learned from my little brother who was in the 4th grade. was queef.
Queef?
He asked me what a queef was. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Did he know?
No. He was asking me.
Okay.
So yeah, somebody called this kid a queef at school.
That's hilarious. This guy over there just being a queef.
He asked me what it was, and I was like, "I don't know what it is."
You didn't know either?
No, I was like in 8th grade. I was like, I never heard that, you know?
Yeah. And you couldn't. You could have Googled it. No. When did you get your first phone? You're not that much older than me, but
I got my first
you're
phone.
a high school's length older.
Yeah, I got my first phone in junior high, I was 16 and I was a junior in high school.
That's funny because
I was like this, and I got a cell phone because I got my license. My parents wanted me to have that. Like,
yeah. Do you remember what it was?
It was just some little Verizon flip phone.
Was it the Cairo Sierra?
I don't remember.
No camera, just a flip phone.
Yeah, it was just a flip phone.
Yeah.
The first phone I had with the camera was the Razr, because that came out like a year
Dude,
later.
I remember when Razrs came out. There was this
Razr
really
was
hot,
cool, man. Dude, you were a nerd. If you
that was a game changer, dude. I remember seeing a Razr for the first time from this hot chick that was a rich girl, and she showed me her Razr, and I was blown. I was like, "That
so thin, what?"
Yeah, like it's like it's Razr.
I like the commercial for that too, because it was like the Razr falling, but it was falling through like the slimmest like cracks, and I was in my mind, I'm like, that can't be good.
Yeah.
Or looking back at it, I'm like, that would suck. It falls into a crack, you can never get it out.
Right. Well, dude, if you remember, they actually weren't that thin.
Yeah, they were. They were like this thin. They're about, when they were opened up, they were about that thin.
Okay.
They were thin. Because you gotta remember the other ones were like when they were opened up, they were like this, and then then the little flip part was only about that thin.
Right.
So
And it had
big.
like that. It had like that screen on it that wasn't plastic.
It was just a digital.
Yeah. It was like you could touch it and it would make like the ripples.
Yeah, it was
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those were so sick.
Screen.
And then I think the first cool phone I got, I remember when I saw an iPhone for the first time. I was a senior in high school, and it had YouTube on it, and that blew I was like, you can just watch music videos.
Yeah.
But it was expensive. I think I don't think it
that
was like
data was different back then.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember texting for the first time, and you had to pay by the letter.
I thought it was with like 10 cents a message. Or that it was like 10 cents outgoing and
well,
5 cents incoming.
Because you had to do you always wanted to try to do the least amount of letter. Like, that's why it was like letter R and then the letter U.
I mean, I'm sure it was like that at some point, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember that. Like, I've never paid for my cell phone.
Oh, for real?
For real.
Do you pay for it now?
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I've been paying for my own phone for 13 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I always worked for the business and.
Oh, you have your phone through the glass company?
Yeah, and so.
That's pretty cool.
And it's just like my dad just still has the lines, like, so he's just like.
Dude, my dad is still on.
There was a point in my life where I told my dad straight up, like, you could take me off the phone plan. I don't care. I
you
will
just
not
have a phone.
You can find me. You can call me when I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't think
you
like
don't
that,
feel that way now, though, do you?
I think I could get away with it now.
Who do you pay your own phone bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I
pay for everything else. I mean, at this point in time, of course, like,
right.
I'm gonna do it. Like,
well, no. If my dad was like, "Do you want me to put you on our plan? If I could keep my same number, that'd be sick."
yeah, just like whatever. I mean, yeah, it might be white privilege, guys. I might be a spoiled little brat, but my dad loves me.
What do you pay for insurance on your Toyota a month?
Well, I have that DUI on my record. So, right, technically, I think my license has 3 points on it because of the DUIs too, and then I got in the fender bender right before I moved because and I technically hit them because they slammed on their brakes.
Yeah.
And so that added like another point. So my insurance just for that for PLPD is like $120.
Damn. I bet. So if you didn't have all that stuff on it, it'd probably be $80.
Like 60,
Yeah.
probably 60 or 70.
Dude, I have a 2011. It's not in fucking great shape. I think I pay $135 or something.
Do you have full coverage? Or
No.
Liability? No.
Liability.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means if someone hits me, it's good, right? But if I hit someone, then
it only covers.
It only
them.
covers.
It only
them,
covers covers them up to what you pay for. Because there's liability like $10,000 liability, $20,000 liability.
I got whatever the cheapest fucking thing is, dude. Well, never mind. I don't want to. It would give away his bit. Never mind.
Yeah.
Munford's got a really.
Yeah, I like that one. Munford. Yeah.
Shout out Munford.
Munford Davis.
He had a great set last night.
Did he?
Yeah. I think you had either just walked in or just missed it or just left. I forget.
Maybe.
Yeah, dude. Those late night shows have been fun. Last night was a random one, and we still got people in.
Yeah. And it's packed. They had the fucking Pecan Festival going on again.
Oh, yeah. Fucking.
But the noodles were good.
You bought some?
They were expensive.
I backed out when I heard how much they were.
Yeah, it's still better than buying street food off. You gotta think about it. It's like, yeah, it was expensive, but it's not gonna be there again.
That's the only reason I was gonna do it. And
Yeah.
then when I heard how much it was, I was like, I'll just get Jackalope again.
Yes, yeah. Ugh.
But I'm getting sick, dude. I gotta fucking figure something out for food.
You gotta start cooking meals.
Yeah, I gotta just pull the trigger on going to HEB more. And I've been out in Nexium for about 4 days now.
Mm-hmm.
My heartburn is just through the roof.
You need a Tums?
That doesn't do anything.
Okay.
It's brutal.
Damn.
I've been on Nexium for 10 years.
Oh, wow. Is that like a prescribed?
It's just as good.
This is good as like a prescription one?
Yeah, but you can get it at Walgreens.
Okay. So what else we got going on? Just baby's coming any day.
You want to go see Slipknot with me in September?
No.
Why?
Don't.
I don't really go to concerts anymore unless it's something like big.
You know who will go with you is Mario.
He was already going. He's in the group.
Oh, nice.
Me and Rylan are going, and we're gonna meet up with them.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully, try to. Have you ever tripped at a metal concert?
No.
Tool. I don't consider.
The closest I've ever done to that is I dropped acid and we listened to Cowboys from Hell. That was awesome. But
not. That wasn't live.
No, that was on vinyl. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool as hell. That was like the first time I've ever listened to like metal or rock music other than classic rock on acid. Or tripping.
I don't know that. Yeah, I've never seen besides Tool, which I don't consider metal. I don't know. They're pretty heavy sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Just a good
I
band.
saw them every time I've seen them live. I've been on something
Yeah.
psychedelic. But anyways, point being, I'm debating on if I want to take shrooms for Slipknot. It might be a bit much.
It could be.
They
But I
got
mean,
the drummer from Sepultura now.
I don't know.
Fucking badass.
That's cool.
They fired the young kid.
I didn't know. That
Yeah,
they
because
got
Joey
new drum-
died.
Oh, okay.
And then they hired this new kid, Jay something.
Okay.
They did one album with him. But I have a feeling that, I don't know this, but I have a feeling Corey Taylor must be difficult to be around because they keep firing and rehiring people over the last couple of years.
And they have like what, 2 drummers
This is now their, oh, you mean in the full band?
in the full band?
Yeah, and they fired Chris Fain,
Oh,
and he was an original member.
damn.
Kicked his ass out.
Yeah.
And supposedly fucked him over on like all the royalties and shit.
Jesus.
I don't know. This is just what I've heard.
Yeah, I don't want to go see them.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm excited. You know, it was my first tattoo.
Oh yeah,
It's
we
my
know.
worst tattoo.
Yeah.
It looks horrible,
Oh man, it does.
and it hurt
really
too
bad.
much to get it redone.
Or removed.
Oh, I would never get anything removed. I like having them as like it's like a fun story. Like this one, that was just a guy we worked at a metal fab shop together.
Yeah.
He was like, "You want to come to my house? I'll give you a tattoo." But I've had it touched up since, so it looks way better. It's crooked.
No shit.
Can you tell it's crooked?
I don't know. I'm not looking at it straight on.
It is crooked though.
Okay. Real invigorating stuff for the pod. Sorry guys, we're
We
just
might-
chilling today. We're
My
hanging,
legs are
having a good
sweaty as
time.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Just
Hey,
fun.
you want to hear my knock knock joke?
Go hit the air. Okay.
Knock knock.
Hmm.
I be sweating.
I hate you, dude. This is over, guys. We had a good run. Nah, dude.
You're in a fucking corduroy shirt.
I don't know what it is. It's kind of like corduroy. It's so soft and breathable.
Kind of looks like a bath mat.
Almost, yeah. Fucking $1.50 at the thrift store. Can't beat it, dude.
Is that? Do you go to a thrift store a lot?
I like going thrifting. Like I'll go through and just check out and see what they got, and if I see something I like, I'll grab it. If not, I'll just leave. I've been hitting them up more recently, trying to hit up the toy section, seeing if anybody jumped off Legos or something. you know?
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling if you buy Legos from a thrift store, it's gonna be missing some parts.
That's fine. Because that's fine because you can I have the app and you can look up any of the set.
Oh, no
and you can
shit.
look up the instructions, and then also you can look up what you need for it, and then just order bricks as
That's
needed.
pretty cool.
Which would you've come across like a old school vintage Lego set that someone just dumped out that's retired that you can't buy in the stores anymore. Order a couple pieces for it to make it complete, and then
That's pretty cool.
it's awesome.
Because I bet when were Legos invented?
The Lego was originally started back. I just watched a little documentary on it. I think
Was
in
it
the
Toys That
30s.
Made Us?
No, it was it was like the dark truth of Lego on YouTube.
Why is it the dark truth? Did the guy that invented it do something?
No, I thought so too, but it wasn't like that. It was just that this guy back in Germany, I believe. I just got stoned, so I can't remember all the details. Basically, he started building toys for his kids, and everybody really liked him. And the Lego's first toy was that wooden duck that you pull on a string.
Oh, really?
That's the first Lego toy.
Huh.
And I guess they call it the dark truth because like he had like his little wood shop burned down like a few times and tried to start doing it, and then they got into Lego. And then also, just to be fair, like it's a great toy, but it's also like a lot of microplastics in the environment.
Right,
I guess.
right.
But
Yeah, when I hear something like the dark truth about whatever, I'm like, oh no.
that guy murdered some people.
Yeah, like did his kids die after he gave them the Legos, or like, like did he become a pedophile after he made the Legos?
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
Man, dark truth though, Iron Claw.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. It comes out on the 10th on Apple. I'm waiting for it.
To watch. I rented it when I was sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I Googled it after. They didn't even include. There was one more brother that killed himself that they didn't even put in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like they didn't want to have 3 suicides.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I just said, I haven't seen it.
Well, I mean, have you ever read about it?
No.
Dude. Well, I'll
know it's a sad story and only one was alive. So.
Out of 6.
Yeah, it's insane.
Insane. That being said, though, Zac Efron got fucking beast mode.
Yeah.
Jacked.
Yes. He got big for Baywatch, too. He got all just jacked on roids and shit.
He's got to be bigger in this. I mean, dude, it's wild.
Yeah.
Even that dude that played Lip in Shameless, he got really jacked, too.
Yeah, it's a wrestling movie. Of course they got jacked.
Well, it's just crazy. But then again, you think about it, it's like, yeah, when there's millions of dollars of a production and that's your job, they're gonna hire you somebody that probably lives with you, makes you your meals.
Yeah,
you probably have a gym at your house.
Yeah,
and that's probably all you do every day.
You wake up, you go to the gym for hours, and then you do your acting, whatever you got to do for that. Or be at set and work out on set while you're just waiting.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm sure. I don't know. I've never been on a movie set, so I can't speak to.
I've been doing the Jubilation thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cannot wait. Jubilation Blades.
Jubilation Blades?
Coming soon. I think it's going to be out. We're going to do one more before we release them, but
nice.
I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it part of the actual Jubilations TV show?
It's like same thing.
But spin-off? Or it's your sketch within the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, you know how Jubilation is the town from the 90s or whatever.
Yes.
And so, it's like they found all these archives of old videos.
And it's going to be
it's basically just one of those that they found.
Nice.
Same thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I like that.
And I do a I like, because the timeline is it's like 1994.
Yeah.
So you get to like make movie references, but from like 80s movies or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be pretty funny.
Keep a lookout on it. Jubilation, Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, the next one we're going to do the Katana episode.
Yeah, don't give it all away.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, it's funny. Because me and Trey have like a funny relationship. We went on a road trip to Corpus Christi to go do a show. Horrible show.
Yeah.
It was outside.
Hold on. There's a bunch of fire engines driving by. Sorry about that.
It was outside, summertime, hot as fuck. Just everyone's hot and sweaty. No one's there. We went to the beach, embarked to try to get some people to come. I think 2 people from the beach came, and it was just them sitting there awkwardly, kind of. Yeah. And then the employees for this fake weed shop that it was at. And it was just terrible, right?
Did you get paid?
How
recent was this?
This was last summer.
Oh, okay.
It was a while. It was last year. And I think that Gabe felt bad for us, so he paid for the room for the hotel, and then I think he didn't make us pay for gas or anything.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like, sorry, guys.
Yeah, Gabe.
But Gabe,
Davis?
Big Gabe.
Oh, okay.
With the long hair. Because it was him and Scott's show.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Which I love those guys.
Yeah.
Stony
Baloney podcast.
But, check out Stony Baloney. So anyways, later that night, me and Trey and Danny went to a strip club, and I'm not really like into strip clubs, but whatever. And we're drinking, we're having fun, and we leave, and everything's closed, and we're at the hotel, and I'm shit faced and starving. So we go to the hotel, little food area, but it's just like frozen shit and microwavable stuff. And I got a Stouffer's lasagna.
Yeah, how was that?
And Trey got a like a Nutty Buddy like ice cream cone thing. And we go back to the room, and me and Trey are in the bedroom, and Scott's in the living room, but me and Trey are in here with the double bed, and I got the TV on, and I go, Trey, you gotta stay up with me while I eat. And Trey's like, what? I was like, yeah, dude, you gotta stay up. You gotta stay up with me, or I'm just gonna bother you. And he's like, all right. He's like, you're a fucking baby. I was like, all right, well, you're staying up with me anyways. And I warm up the lasagna, stinks the whole room up. I eat the lasagna, and I'm sitting there like shit all over my face, I'm sure, and I'm just like staring at his ice cream cone. I was like, are you going to eat that or not? I was like, give me the ice. I was like, I'm going to eat it. And he's like, I swear to God, I will shove that ice cream cone up my ass before I let you eat it. He's like, I've got to let it melt a little bit. It's too hard.
Yeah.
And I felt like a little brother, just like, hey, Trey, what you doing? Hey.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he's like, I hate you, but like, I love you, but I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I would too. I feel that. You're easy to love, hate.
It's the only child thing.
Yeah, it is an only child thing. I guess.
That's why you can't get your tubes tied.
I can too. I'm gonna raise my daughter differently.
No, dude.
Yeah.
You need to give it a sibling. What do you think, Chloe? Do you want two or just the one?
Two is my max.
But so you can't get snipped.
I can too.
No, dude.
I can't too. It's my body, my choice.
No. I guess you could adopt one. You know, this is a fun fact. Most serial killers were adopted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I Googled it.
Wow.
I used to tell Carrie that I wanted to adopt a black kid so I could have a black son and do a lot. I could get a lot of material out of that, I bet.
Yeah.
Because I look this way, but then I would have just like a black boy. And I just like, people like, where'd you get that baby? Like, did you steal that kid? I'd make people feel uncomfortable.
Mason, I'm uncomfortable now. Stop talking about it. If you're gonna adopt a black child, black son, and then you immediately go, I can't wait to have my own black boy. They're never gonna give you a child.
That's what Carrie said.
Exactly.
She said no one would give you one.
No one would give you one ever. I don't think even if you found the woman of your dreams that took care of you financially and everything, I think you're so bad that if she checked off all the boxes to where she could get a kid on her own, you would be the box that they would check to not let her have a kid at all. If they knew
I'd be
you
a
were
good
in their life.
dad.
I mean, I'm sure you would, but you have to make your own to get one. They're not going to.
Yeah, they're not going to let me buy one. I wonder how much it is to adopt a kid. Because also all the kids I knew growing up that were adopted by rich people.
Yeah. I mean,
So it
poor
must be
people
pretty
don't.
expensive.
I mean, it also depends where you're adopting from. If you're adopting from the U.S., it's going to differ from like Asia or Africa.
Right. But I feel like it's more shady to adopt one from another country. Like Angelina Jolie, she adopted like 16.
Her and Brad Pitt adopted
Yeah, a lot. And that seems weird. I mean, I guess then and those kids though, they basically, won the lottery.
Yeah, they're famous now.
The kids are too? Are they
some
actors?
Some of them are actors already.
Oh, really? You wouldn't know cuz they're Asian.
In the U.S., it's anywhere between 30,000 to 60,000.
Wow. And I doubt you can get a loan for that.
No loans.
You probably just got to have that.
Yeah, no. She was listening to TikTok the other day, and some chick was on there talking about how her and her girlfriend went to a sperm bank to have a kid, this lesbian couple, and then they broke up, and the one that didn't get pregnant left and was like, I don't have any responsibility to this kid, and now the one that got pregnant is suing the sperm donor for child support.
Surely she can't win, right? There's got to be.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, there must be some stuff you signed.
That's insane.
Yeah, just some crazy fucking lesbian that's like, you know what?
That's so.
I need some money for this.
Yeah, fuck that.
And then
that's crazy. You know what's funny is a good friend of mine, he donated sperm to a lesbian couple, and they have a kid.
And it's
going he's not part of their life at all. They just they don't keep in contact with him at all, kind of thing. He's just a sperm donor.
They paid him.
They paid him.
You know how much he got paid?
I don't think so.
Probably $10,000.
Probably something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, or maybe he might have done it for free. He's a weirdo, but he's very smart, very intelligent guy. But that just made me think of him, oh shit, what if one of them leaves and then they try to come after him for child support? He's a weirdo. He'd be like, nah, you can just give me the kid, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Just give me the baby.
I wonder, has he ever met the kid?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's seen a picture, but that's it. And they don't stay in touch at all.
I would do that. if like a couple lesbians wanted me to donate sperm.
Did you not just hear the story I told you?
Well, I would make it fucking everybody sign some papers.
Yeah.
Like, but I would do it the right way. But for 10 grand, I'd let someone. I bet I've got good genes. Like, I'm like a pretty decent looking guy. I'm in good shape.
You got good hair.
Yeah, good hair.
If you took care of yourself, it'd probably be incredible.
Yeah. Like if I did cardio and stuff and ate better.
Yeah. Quit drinking.
Yeah, well, let's not get too crazy.
I'm just saying, could you imagine?
Oh, and then people in my family live a long time. My grandma's gonna be 94 this year.
Yeah, people in my family live a long time too.
She's getting real fucking loose with her words.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She like has no
Doesn't
filter
give
anymore.
a fuck anymore at all.
Dude, if she is not enjoying a conversation, she'll just go, "All right, well, I'll see you later." And then she'll either just walk away or expect you to go away.
That's so funny.
Yeah. she had one of our family friends was visiting, and she loves baseball. Like she loves the Cardinals and the Braves. Okay. And when the game's on, she doesn't want you to bother her. Yeah. And this guy kept trying to talk, like he was visiting with her, trying to just be nice. Yeah. And she goes, "I'm sorry. It's all right that you're here, but you're going to have to be quiet while the game's on." And then just went back to watching the game.
That's so funny.
And she apparently he just sat there for a minute and then just got up and left.
Good. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So funny. Shout out Grandma.
Grandma Mason. Is that Grandma Smith?
Yeah.
Grandma Smith.
Yeah.
Granny Smith apples.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's got cats now. That's been the new development. Okay. She's never had animals, but she's had dogs outside and like chickens and shit. But these cats are inside. She loves it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Which who doesn't love a good cat? Huh, Tobias?
Little cat over there. Oh, black kitty.
Is that your fucking neighbors arguing again out there?
They could be arguing. I mean, they could be talking. They just they have patios down there, so they get to hang out on the patio outside and enjoy some air, you know. So we hear them. We hear the downstairs ones in the fucking morning, just
going at it,
screaming at each other.
Are they young?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
No. No, I mean they're probably about our age, and I think they have 2 kids.
I do not.
They were having a birthday party for one of their kids at the pool yesterday, so that's why they don't normally have a lot of people over.
Oh, so that's not a regular thing.
That's not a regular thing, but they do argue quite a bit.
Man, I kind of grew up in a for a while when it was just me and my mom from the age of like I think I was like 7 or 8. Till I was probably like 13, we lived in this apartment complex, and we would always, neighbors were always filtering in and out, and we would always get a lot of college kids. But yeah, I remember just as a kid, I thought it was cool, but now I would just be so angry.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever? Are you would you argue with a neighbor?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You wouldn't never go knock on the door and be like, guys.
Oh, I haven't knocked on the door. Actually, I can't say that. Yeah, the neighbors next door when they first moved in, their kids we had gotten what was it? It was like it was a weekday, wasn't it? When they were out there playing with the fucking car alarm.
Yeah, it was like 7.
It's like 7 in the morning, and the kids are outside playing, screaming, and they're running in and out of their parents' car. They keep hitting the fucking car alarm with the beeper, and it's just going off and off. I finally opened the window and looked out and saw. I said, "Hey, knock that shit off. Some of us work at night." And I slammed the hand.
Jesus.
I did that.
Why were they doing that?
But I literally had gotten home and didn't go to bed till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, and then at 7, they're just like, they're just hitting the alarm on and off and just letting it run, you know.
Horrible. That would piss me off.
But they don't really. They're cool now. I saw the kids like later on that day. I was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I was half asleep. I didn't mean to yell at you guys, but I work at night, and you guys can't be playing with the alarms in the morning."
Yeah, that's
also
anytime.
Yeah,
that's insane. Are you preparing for everyone talks about the sleep thing?
I mean,
with a baby.
I'm excited that I'm gonna stop being lazy.
Well, yeah,
I'm gonna have to have.
I don't think
routine
you'll
now.
get to be.
Yeah, I'll have to have a routine.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's the thing is like, I only sleep like, I only sleep 6-7 hours a night anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
What time do you get up when you when you get home from mothership, like at a regular night? What time do you get up the next day?
Yeah. 'Cause sometimes I get off work and I can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like last night.
I have
last
that
last
a
night
lot.
I didn't come to bed. I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m.
I do that regularly.
And then we got up at 10 today and got ready. Or she got up at 10. I got up at 11, and then we got ready and went and had lunch with my friends down the street. And
That's where the smoking yourself till you can't open your eyes. That's why that comes in handy.
I don't know. I just have a real problem with, like, if I get up and go to bed, I can go to sleep. Like,
Do you like to sleep on the couch?
No, not really. I mean, I'll fall asleep on the couch, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean it hurts my back.
Yeah.
Plus Bill's like right on me.
Yeah. I think that's why I've been late. I think that's why my lower back's been kind of tight and just
It's 100% why mine's been hurting.
Yeah, falling asleep on the couch.
I've been fucking eating edibles and getting fucking ripped and then next thing you know, I've been on the couch for 6 hours. Fucking can't get up.
That's funny.
Dude, I've been on this edibles kick. It helps me. It makes me not drink, which is cool.
Yeah.
But it also I don't do anything.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So you have to take enough to where you won't do anything to not drink, or can you just take one and be like, oh, I took an edible and I'm not gonna.
Oh, 100. Even if I smoke a bunch of weed and get really high, I don't even really drink.
Yeah.
Because I'm just fucking high and I'm not even really like. I'm almost like, do I want to put the effort into even getting up and getting a beer?
Yeah.
You know.
I feel that.
Yeah. But the edibles though, dude, is a different animal. Yeah. It's like being a teenager again.
Yeah, I could tell you were out of it the other day.
Oh,
how many edibles did you eat that day?
That day, that night, I had just eaten 2, which would be 100.
Okay, yeah,
milligrams.
100 milligrams.
Yeah,
it's wild.
And but I don't go to public. Like I wouldn't go in the public.
I wouldn't go into the public.
Yeah, never. No edibles in public.
Yeah, that's how I feel about mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm over it. Well, I went to that Tool concert, which was fun, but also I just don't like it.
Yeah, an event like that's different, but I mean, like in public, like if you're just gonna go out.
Yeah, I know.
Like I'll take like a microdose and go to work or something, you know. But,
really?
Mm-hmm. But I mean, you're not tripping it. You're not feeling anything. You're just in a good mood.
Dude, randomly, one capsule sometimes can fuck me up. Depending on like what I've eaten that day, or like if I've had anything to drink, one of them sometimes will get me going.
Nice.
When's the last time you took acid? You said that like 6 months ago.
No,
California. When you were in
back from
California.
California a couple of months ago. That was the last time.
I've been kind of debating on doing it again.
Yeah, it's really long.
It lasts so fucking long, dude.
So long. But that was the beauty of it back in the day. You take the least amount of substance and have the longest amount of fun.
And then it was like, yeah, we're gonna trip for 12 hours. Now it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
I can't trip for 12 hours. I got shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep. We're growing up, getting things to do, becoming busier. Can't be doing all those drugs, but we're still gonna make time for them eventually. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to take like trips and have grandma watch the baby and me and Clay go have some fucking fun and get out of here.
I've talked to people like friends of mine that had kids that we used to all like do drugs and acid and shit together, and they're like, yeah, I can't. Like even if the grandma or someone has the baby, we still it's too stressful to take acid.
Yeah.
They're like, because then you're just thinking about, oh my God, what if I get a phone call and I'm on acid now? What do I do if someone calls?
Yeah, I mean I don't know. I feel like just the roll of the dice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But I don't know. I see successful people do it all the time, so I know there's a time and place for it. So.
For sure, yeah. Like I mean, I've met tons of couples at music festivals who are like, yeah, we've got 4 kids and 2 dogs, and the mother-in-law's with them. And they're just like, but this is our time. We turned our phones off.
Yeah. I mean, you got to remember, like, it doesn't matter if you're on that shit or not. Like, you're not on anything at all. Things can happen whether you're on drugs or not if you're not there. So,
yeah,
I mean,
right.
Like, you just kind of, at some point, you're going to have to, like, relax about it. Like a friend of mine, or my dad's best friend growing up, his wife, this was back in the day before like the internet, you know?
Yeah.
But his wife went to Europe with a bunch of their girlfriends, right? While she's in Europe, their house catches fire.
Oh,
burns
God.
to the ground.
Oh, no.
Everybody's safe. All the pets are safe. They lose literally everything.
That's the worst.
Except for like the truck. And then she called, and then like they have cell phones. It's like right when cell phones came out, kind of thing. And she calls and, hey, how's it going? And he's like, oh, it's great. You having fun in Europe? Doesn't tell her at all.
Oh, and waited for her to get back.
Oh yeah, what's she gonna do? Like, what's he gonna do? Like, ruin
Right,
her
yeah.
trip, and then she's stuck in Europe for 7 more days and just freaking out.
Damn.
So she came home from a great trip, and he's like, the picture from the airport is like, I gotta tell you something.
She's like, so we went and saw the Eiffel Tower.
Nice,
When
nice.
honey,
Wait, honey.
listen.
Why are we pulling up to this hotel?
yeah. Well.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, just life.
it's life.
Life.
Oh, absolutely.
Terrible.
What are we at? I don't know.
Feels like we're probably at an hour.
Probably in an hour. We just got to get this last minute episode in. It's us just hanging out. We're gonna hang out a little longer. Flip the screen, babe.
I don't know. It says 6:05. You have like 6 hours of footage rolling. So
Well, we probably started at like 3, right?
I don't know. I think that's good enough.
That's probably good.
Guys, you've been great. We love you. Check us out. _pod on everything. Nicholas _Sapaglia on everything. Come check out our showcase May 24th at Vulcan Gas Company. Tickets are available at Vulcan Gas Company or
VulcanATX.com.
VulcanATX.com.
Or the ticket link in the bio on
our
Instagram.
page. Yeah.
That's going to be good, dude. I'm excited.
We're going to have a good time.
I think it's going to be fun.
We pretty much got almost the whole lineups locked in. For sure. And then, yeah, right? We got everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck yeah. We're going to have
Yeah.
a sick, sweet lineup. And
everyone's doing longer sets, too, so it's not going to be like a crazy quick boom, boom, boom.
yeah, once again, we're doing this showcase for us, but also our friends that have came on and done the pod. We're doing showcase style, and we're doing a total of 6 comics on the show, all doing 15 minutes. So, just a little thank you to everyone that's come and support us on the pod. It's our way of giving back to them as well as the community. And also, we're just trying to see what we could do and just make it bigger and better every time.
Yeah, and if this one goes good, hopefully we get to do it at 8 o'clock.
That'd be great.
Be sweet.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Sweet. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I think it's going to be good, dude.
Howdy, partner. Thanks for tuning in to High Noon with that wily coyote, Mason Smith. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on all platforms. We'll see you next week on the Dusty Trail for more hijinks and fun.